Here's what you missed.
I'm just trying to do my job here. Looking suspicious, I can possess him and look in the kitchen cupboard. Give it to me. What's in there? Dead body, dead body, dead body. Hi everyone, this is Schums, and today we're back with another episode of Why Am I Dead at Sea? A game in which you investigate your own murder as a ghost. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying my voices. I worked very hard on them. I'm actually really looking forward to playing this episode, not just because I feel like we're getting close to the end, but also because it's getting a little bit colder in South Africa now. We're getting to winter, well, what we consider cold, and I've got my blankie here. I'm all cozied up. I'm so excited for this. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. So a friend of mine who's been watching this series and has been laughing about Gav and his kind of semi-disgust for his pets, told me that I should show you guys my dog. She says it would make me more likable. Thanks, friend. So I thought it's a bit hard to show you guys because she is a larger dog. So she's too small to actually come up and show her face to the camera, but she's too large for me to take on my lap. But I'm going to try anyway, because she's adorable and you're just going to love her. There's a little bit of her. Oh, she's too small. Hi. This is Indiana. Yes, named after Indiana Jones, one of my all-time favorites. And she's just an adorable sweetheart. We love her. If anyone's curious, she is a Ridgeback crossed with a Staffy. Okay, well now that I've showed off my pet and I can get famous for my pet on YouTube, it's time to actually get into the game. Oh my god, I've lost my mouse. Professionalism. So, what do you think happened to Donovan and Paolo? Whatever happened to the captain, I guess. We can only make guesses, but still, it seems pretty clear that they... I'm sorry, I can't say the words. Please don't make me. Why did Donovan want the master key again? Oh my god, voices. Why did Donovan want the master key again? He thought that the captain was alive and still on board for some reason. He refused to tell me why. All I knew is he was looking for a secret area to the ship. He thought she might be there. Do you think he was right? That the captain is still on the ship? I had my doubts at the time. Now I definitely don't think so. It's a very complicated explanation for her disappearance when we have a much simpler one. Guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm messing up Sue's voice. What else is new? Doesn't it seem like a really big coincidence? The person looking for the captain goes missing too? Yes it does. I don't know what I think about that. Not yet. I'm giving her Gwen's voice. Guys. Did Donovan say anything else about his thoughts on the captain? Yeah, he did. He thought the captain was taken by someone. He didn't know who, just that it had to be a man. He came here to find that man. I guess that means you're in the clear. I don't think I would have shared that with you otherwise. God damn it. Guys, voices are hard. Voices are hard.
That's not gonna work. Why are you trying to lie to me?
Why are you trying to lie to me? Okay, I think I have her back. Kind of. Never mind. Do you believe that Gwen is guilty? I don't want to believe anyone is guilty, but I don't have much choice. I think it was Gwen. To be honest, out of all of us here, it seemed like she was the most unstable. Why would she do it? I have no idea. Maybe I'm better off not knowing. I just want this whole thing to be over. What if the key was planted? No, I don't think so. If someone wanted to plant the key, they must have known it would be found. Not many people could know that. Anyway, I was the one that found the key in her room, and I know I didn't plant it. You don't seem very confident about that. What are you hiding, Sue? ... I guess I can trust you. Based off what Donovan said, look, I found the key in Gwen's room. Like I said, I didn't plan it either, but it wasn't the same key that Donovan had. I've seen that one myself. They have different designs. Maybe they're both master keys, but the key Gwen had wasn't taken from Donovan. You have to tell someone about that. Gwen is innocent. Oh God, guys, today is not my day for voices. I can't. This has to stay between you and me. Think what you want about me, but I just can't let anyone else know. You don't have to understand. You won't understand. You haven't been here as long as we have. I can fully possess that guy. No, wait. What do you think happened to Donovan and Paolo? I guess everyone has decided they're dead. It seems so strange to decide that so quickly, but I guess there aren't many alternatives. Why do you think all of this has happened? I don't know. All I know is something big is going on here. Something larger than any of us. Call it a feeling, I just know. What can you tell me about the captain? It's sad. Everything that's happened, it's so sad. I didn't know anyone would do this. How do you get along with her? She stopped by my room sometimes while I was writing. She even read through some of my drafts and gave feedback. She sincerely wanted to help me with the moments of finding out who I am. A lot of empathy in her. I wish I could see her again and return the favor. She had clearly been through a lot. She had been through a lot? Sometimes the people who seem the warmest and liveliest are the ones truly struggling. She was very friendly, but she never talked about herself, where she was from, what she did before this. I think she came here to get away from her past. It was something she needed to forget. How did she get along with everyone else? She'd stop by the lower decks when she could check up on people. It was a nice gesture. She got along better with some people than others, but I think everyone generally liked her. Okay. Oh, I feel like a part of my identity has returned to me. That's good. Is this who I was? What I looked like? What? I feel as if I could reach out and touch the real world. Can people see me? Can I interact with them? Oh, I'm so cute! Look at me! I'm so cute. Okay, well, ooh, I'm even floating like... Okay, cool. So I can interact with people now. Oh, I mean, like, talk to them. Sis? Oh my God! This is so exciting. Sis, is that you? I thought you died all that time ago. Is that really you? Listen. What's happening? What's happening? What? Oh, what is happening? Gwen, it's me. Who's that? Please stay away. It's your sister. Eliza, you shouldn't be here. If they see you outside your room at this hour, please go. They aren't here, it's just the two of us. You're lying. He can tell. He's watching me right now. No, he isn't watching you. He's far away. What? But why do I sense him watching? Always. You have good reasons for being scared, but you're safe now. No, I'm not. You know it's dangerous out there. I can tell you know. You've been hurt too. You need to let it go. How can I? Why should I? After everything that's happened, that's impossible. Pay close attention, Gwen. You're in a dream. This isn't real. Just like when we were kids. I would wake up and there you are, letting me know it was a nightmare. But why? Why does it always feel so real? Because, Gwen, part of it is real. part that still exists in your mind. What your mind recreates for you. But it's only a part, and it's not all true. Then how do I tell the difference? The nightmare when I sleep is the same as when I'm awake. Does it even matter which is which? Yes, the nightmare you're awake for is the one you can change. There are people that can help, Gwen. You don't have to carry this by yourself. But you have to take a leap of faith first. I feel different. It's like I've been in a terrible dream for months. I'm not there anymore, and I never have to go back. She's been fully unlocked. What does this mean? What does this all mean? And you? Did I just see the captain? No, that's not possible. The stress must really be getting to me. Okay, well, you're not possible. What, Quella? Mom, is that you? No, that was just in my head. Also, it looked more like the captain when I think back on it. I guess I saw what I wanted to see. Aquila, you're so smart. What about Daryl? Aw, Mari, it's really you, isn't it? I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. I should have seen what was happening. How could I not have seen? It should have been me. It should have been me. Listen. Oh, Daryl, it's not your fault. Oh, Daryl. Daryl, it's me. Mari. Is that you? Yes, I'm Mari. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. Don't be sorry. It's my fault. Why? I failed you. Why are you sorry? I should have done more. Should have noticed. It's my fault. I should have been there. It's my fault. It's my fault. There are others in trouble. You have to help them. Who? I don't understand. Please don't leave. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. Then why? I don't understand. Why did you go? Because I was sick. Sick? What do you mean? I wasn't myself. I was mentally ill, and I wasn't being treated. I was having terrible thoughts, incredibly painful thoughts, and I couldn't escape them. My thoughts and feelings were distorted. I wasn't myself. There had to be another way. I want to help you, but I can't. I couldn't. I know. I'm sorry. I can't change what I've done. It's too late for me. But it's not too late for you, Daryl. You can still be happy. Maybe right now you don't even want to be happy, but someday you will. And you can. Please don't give up hope. Guys, all the feels, hey? I just had the strangest feeling wash over me. Like I just woke up from a living nightmare. Mari, was that the nightmare you were in at that time? Fully unlocked him. This is your feels, hey?
Why, hello there, ghost lady. Actually, I don't believe in ghosts, so I'm probably having a psychotic break right now. Boy, I really hate when I get those.
This guy is so funny. Okay. You seem very calm about everything that's happening.
I could say the same of you. People are going missing. Aren't you worried about what's going to happen?
Maybe I have nothing to lose.
Loss is a part of being alive. You have nothing to lose. Are you really living?
You've lost a lot, Garv. What is it you have left to lose?
I still have myself and I have my business. Those are two things I won't lose for some time.
Maybe I have nothing to lose.
Loss is a part of being alive. If you have nothing to lose, are you really living? I'm just a dead man walking. I've reached points where I felt that way. I found you have to give things time. That's the thing that beats everything. Time.
Maybe I don't care about what happens to anyone here.
Cold. Someone would be shocked to hear such a cold thought.
But not you. You feel the same way.
I never said that.
After decades of being a lawyer, it's hard to see people the same way.
Is that so? I can imagine always being exposed to the worst side of people. It can take a toll on you, seeing what people really are underneath everything.
They're all liars and frauds. Why should I care about them over myself?
That's exactly right. Everyone has a price. They'll stab you in the back if there's a half-good reason. When I was younger, I thought the opposite. I was naive, but I learned the truth. It started with my marriage. She had been lying to me for years. And when she lied to the court, they gave her the kids and the house. Next was my career. I wasn't much of a politician back then, and company politics was everything. When I had everything, people were great to me. But when I had nothing, they were all gone. People, we're all just animals. Carnivores. You may as well be on the top of the food chain.
I had suspected Garv's true feelings were something like that. I always found him suspicious. I don't have any evidence against him, but I know he's hiding things. If evidence does come up that points to him, perhaps people would like to know about that talk we just had. Mercurio. Oh, yes, I found a bracelet with an M on it. Hey, did you lose a bracelet recently by any chance? Oh, let me guess. Did that little shit give it to you? That's just great. I was looking for it all. Wait, what's wrong? I found the bracelet with the letter M on it in Paula's room, covered in blood. No way. Just a second ago, I was talking about a different bracelet. Don't lie, it's M for Mercurio. Obviously, it's yours. Alright, yeah, it's mine. It was a gift. Shouldn't have even kept the damn thing. What were you doing in Paolo's room, Mercurio? I never went in there, I swear. I mean, not by myself. Sure, I went in with Alton, Sue, and Ferdinand for the search. That's when we found the kid was missing. That was the only time. I never went into that room before or after. I swear to God. There's no way you would have left the bracelet in there during the search. You're not telling me the truth. No, I didn't leave the bracelet in during the search. I barely entered the room. But I never went in at any other time either. Look, it was that stupid cat. I ran into it last night and it started attacking me. It went completely nuts. I was caught off guard, and when I reacted, the bracelet kind of flew off. The cat must have nabbed it and carried it away around for a while. I just assumed it gave it to you like a gift or something. I had no idea it would put it in Paolo's room of all places. What would other people think if they heard about this? Hey, hold up. Look, you have to wait a sec. How did you get into that room anyway? Was that supposed to be sealed off to passengers? Well, the door was unlocked. Sorry to saying you broke in, and no one can back you up. Look, I never set foot in there besides the search, and I sure never left anything of mine in there. I wonder if anyone saw the cat moving around with my bracelet. That'd validate my story. Maybe it would try and give it to its owner as a gift or something. Its owner? Gov. Wait, Sue, get. Can you get out of the way there, buddy? Oh. Okay, well, let's go talk to the cat's owner. I mean, you were just pretending like you weren't trying to go down the stairs. I see you, Daryl. I see you. Okay, let's go find Garth and ask him about this. Did you see your cat last night?
Well, sure, she comes in and out of my room all the time.
Did she have anything with her, like a bracelet?
Yeah, actually, she did come back with some kind of jewelry last night. I assume she stole it out of one of the passengers' rooms. I tried to take it back from her, but she got away from me.
Where did she come from, and where did she go? Where did she come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
She likes to get into the vents here and crawl around, quite dirty. Last night she came in from the vent in my room. It's connected to an empty room, and Gwen's room. When I tried to grab the bracelet from her, she ran out of my door. I couldn't tell you where she went after that. She's very skilled at sneaking into different places.
Did the bracelet have any blood on it?
I don't recall there being any blood on it. I'm not sure why there would be any. What's going on?
I found the bracelet she was carrying in Paolo's room.
Really? Well, then I guess I know where she went. She seemed to hang out around the empty room next to his a lot, so that would make sense. Say, if you saw the bracelet in Paolo's room, how did you know my cat had it last night?
The bracelet belonged to Mercurio. He said your cat attacked him and took it.
Is that so? How strange. Sunshine isn't the most personable cat in the world, but she wouldn't actually attack anybody. Not unless she was provoked. It sounds to me like Mercurio isn't telling the entire truth.
You think he provoked your cat? Why would you do that?
Good question, and I think I may have some idea. Mercurio's wrist would be way over Sunshine's head. He is, after all, a full-grown human, and she is not. Leaping that height and grabbing directly at his wrist beggars belief. She's a good jumper, but still. What if, instead, the bracelet was already in reach because his hand was in front of her face? In that case, he was either kneeling down, or she was on top of a table or dresser. Maybe she was in the way.
The bracelet is really incriminating. Why would he cover things up now?
Because the full truth makes things even worse for him. I don't honestly know what we would be able to force the rest out of him. The vent that Sunshine came from also leads to Gwen's room. Does she play any role in this? So, Mercurio ran into my cat in Gwen's room. It's pretty suspicious. Still, I wonder what the implications of this may run even deeper. We should keep this in mind. It might be important later on.
Am I actually going to be solving this murder? Like, in a Q&A style? That would be fucking awesome. Do you believe that Gwen is guilty? It kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? The master key was last seen with Donovan. He goes missing, and all of a sudden Gwen has it. We also know Donovan would have never willingly given it to anyone. He was on some sort of crusade. The key Donovan had and the key I found in Gwen's room, they weren't the same. They weren't the same? That doesn't make sense. There should only be one master key to the shop. What are you saying? I'm saying Gwen must be innocent. The key in her room wasn't taken from Donovan. Maybe it wasn't, but that doesn't make things any less suspicious. Where did the key come from then? Had this key previously belonged to the captain? If that's the case, it's even more incriminating. And how did it wind up in her room? You can drop the act. I know you planted the key in her room, Mercurio. Huh? Where is this coming from? So maybe the key in Gwen's room wasn't the same. How does that mean I planted it there? Why did I do something like that? You planted the key because you were following instructions. I bet you were anonymously given the key too. Wait, what? I mean, you've been getting instructions for a while and you follow them because you're getting paid for it. How did you? Where? Wait, I get it. You've been receiving instructions too, haven't you? Oh, of course you have. Fine, you're right. Congratulations. I was given a key and told to plant it in Gwen's room, which is exactly why this has to remain a secret. If people find this out, this gravy boat we've got going on is going to turn over, and I need that money, Sue. I really need it. It's not up to you. I'm taking this to Ferdinand. Wait, what? If that idiot finds out, who knows what's going to happen? Sue, come on, be reasonable here. I'm the only one being reasonable here. You can be there when I tell him what's going on, or you can talk to him afterwards. God damn it, fine. I'll go along with your supposed heroism for now. I'd like to be there to make sure Ferdinand doesn't go ahead with something crazy. But just to be clear, I think you're making a big mistake here. Well, that's your prerogative, dude. Okay. Yeah, so let's go tell Ferdinand. I have solid proof that the key found in Gwen's room was planted there. The key? Planted? What are you talking about here? The key I saw in Donovan's room isn't the same as the one found in Gwen's room, and Mercurio admitted to planting that key to incriminate Gwen.
That is quite the revelation, Sue. Mercurio, is she correct?
Yeah, she's right. I received the key in a package, along with anonymous instructions to plant it in Gwen's room.
What? You cannot be serious. My very own staff, working behind my back to throw off my investigation.
Actually, I've been following anonymous instructions as well. We have both been for quite some time.
I don't understand. What instructions? Why would you do something like this?
For money? Whoever was anonymously sending instructions would also send handsome payments at the end. But honestly, it's been going on for a long time, since before the captain even worked on the ship.
Well, this is incredibly suspicious. Why didn't...
Guys, this guy's voice. I need to soothe my throat.
Well, this is incredibly suspicious, don't you think? Why, it adds a completely different dimension to our entire situation. As for Gwen, perhaps it's not her, but the two of you should be restrained in the observation room. What sort of employees keep such secrets from their superiors and at such a critical time?
Sure. Sure. The real issue is, what are you going to do with this information now? ...
Well, there's no longer a point to keeping Gwen tied up. Our main priority now should be to find out who this strange figure is issuing commands and bribing our staff.
Any ideas who it is?
Well, we can cross one person off the list. Me. I have access to every room on the ship, with or without the master key. I'd have no need to bribe someone to plant a key in the Gwen's room. I could do it myself.
Also, I got my orders while the ship was at sea, so obviously it has to be someone on the ship now.
That implies it must be one of the ship's residents. But which one?
Do you think it's the same person responsible for the recent disappearances?
You have to admit, there's nothing directly linking...
Oh, for fuck's sakes, these voices are confusing me. You have to admit, there's nothing directly linking the two. Like I said, these orders have been coming in for a long time. It's not a new occurrence.
Sure, but if this person wanted Gwen incriminated, it sounds like an attempt to throw suspicion off themselves. That's a pretty strong connection, in my opinion.
If you say so. What should be our next course of action? We know now that Gwen is innocent, but not a whole lot else, so how much has really changed? If we can't be certain who the culprit is, we don't have much choice but to wait until we've landed. We can lock the ship down until the authorities have carried out an investigation and questioned everybody.
Not the ideal course of action. I'd like to revisit the evidence with this new information. But I have to admit, if we can't prove one person is guilty, I'm not sure what there is to do. Bind everyone in their rooms? That's not a real solution.
None of these are solutions. We need to find the killer and apprehend them, or they will get away. And just how do you propose we do that? Donovan was looking for a hidden area to the ship before he was killed. I know for a fact it exists and where to find it, but only the master key can open it. What? You never mentioned this to me before, Sue! Oh, the music. It's getting exciting.
We're on a hunt. You know where to find it? That's incredible news. And if Donovan perished in his search for this area, that implies there's something to find there.
Perhaps something that your anonymous donor wants to remain hidden, no? If Donovan went missing looking for it, then that's all the more reason we should steer clear of it. Let the guys with guns and badges investigate it.
That's not a bad point. We think we need to think about our own safety as well as that of the passengers. I've got it! What if everyone went into this hidden area together? Safety in numbers and all that. If one of the people on the ship is a murderer, they won't be able to try anything funny. They'll be completely outnumbered.
You can't be serious. What, we just round up everyone and march them around?
Precisely. I can call everyone together and we can make a full sweep of the area. If there's evidence that this ties together, we'll find it.
Perfect. We'll find out the secret that Donovan was killed to hide and set everything straight.
At least, I hope so. So, when you're ready, let me know where the area is and I'll bring the passengers together. A word of caution though. I believe this is the safest action for all of us, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is safe. Once we put this plan in motion, there's no telling what will happen or what we will find. So, I urge you, we should explore every lead and make sure all loose ends are tied up before we go ahead with this.
I just hope you guys know what you're doing.
I do too. Oh, I just remembered. I should probably let Gwen go and make an announcement. Like I said, Sue, come talk to me when you're sure you're ready, and not a moment sooner.
Ooh, guys, it's getting intense, hey? Am I ready? I don't know. So is Gwen... Guy, you should really get off the stairs. So is Gwen free now? Oh, hi, Gwen. I can fully possess her now, though, hey? Hi, Gwen's free. Did you know the key they found wasn't the key Donovan had? Wait, it wasn't? Then whose key is it? And why do people think I took it from Donovan then? How do you know it was a different key? I've seen Donovan's key. It looks older and has an angry skull design on it. An angry skull design? That sounds familiar. I think I saw that key, though I didn't realise that's what it was at the time. I may have reacted differently had I known. What do you think happened to Donovan and Paolo? I don't have any idea. If I knew anything about it, I would tell you. Like I said, I didn't even find out they were missing until this morning, and then I was brought here. The other room. When I heard Donovan was gone, I was more shocked than anyone. I really thought he was the killer. Not even that, I thought he was after me. I could just sense his anger. He seemed just incredibly angry all the time. And it was as if he was looking for something or someone. I guess he reminded me of someone I know. Other people were suspicious of him too. Yeah, well, the first mate suspected him at least. Come to think of it, he suspected Donovan a lot. He was looking for the captain. Wait, really? He was looking for the captain? But I thought she was dead. Donovan thought the captain was alive and on the ship. He thought there was a serial killer that kidnapped her. What? I never heard anything about this before. So, he was after a serial killer. Was that why he had all those cameras or something? You seem really paranoid. Maybe you would be too if you were me. Did you know that the key they found... Can you tell me anything about the captain? She seems really nice, but I never really talked to her. I would see her in the lower decks though, checking up on people. I was completely wrong about Donovan. Not only was he searching for the captain, but someone else on the ship may be a serial killer. And I even broke into... Well, maybe this is karma. That key's not being used to frame me. Wait a second. There's one other person who knew at the time that Donovan had that key. And they knew because I told them. Well, it was the first mate. Ferdinand! No, Ferdinand, say it wasn't so. Say it wasn't so.
Oh, hello, miss. How are you doing now?
I hope you're feeling okay. Have I mentioned how sorry I am for tying you up in the observation room and calling you a murderer? If not, well,
I'm sorry for tying you up in the observation room and calling you a murderer.
I had told you what I saw in Donovan's room.
Oh, yes, you did, although I had to tell you specifically to avoid Donovan altogether.
You also did tell me what room Donovan was in and repeatedly mentioned how suspicious he was.
Yes, all to ensure that you didn't do anything reckless, like snoop around or in his room. Snoop around him or his room. It isn't my fault if you did all the opposite things that I recommended, is it?
You also told me about the master key in his room. Well, I told you about... Oh, I'm screwing everything up today.
Really? I don't quite recall that. Camera service fuzzy.
I told you about the strange rod with the skull design. That was the master key. As the first mate, you must have known.
Oh, in that case, I suppose so. I'll admit I wasn't paying much attention. There was so much going on at the time. If I realised at that time, I may have wondered why and how he got it. Don't you think?
I wonder how Donovan would react if I told him you also knew he had the master key.
I guess we'll never know, will we?
Ferdinand used me to spy on Donovan. I now know this. Still, by myself, I don't have any concrete evidence against him. If there is a situation where evidence like that comes up, though, this could be important. Oh, get away from that guy. So, it's pretty obvious that Ferdinand is dodgy somehow. We went to his room and he was commenting on all the stuff in his room and how he doesn't seem to actually be a sailor. And he came on the ship just recently, so he must be the serial killer that Donovan is trying to get at, because it's not Mercurio. It's not Mercurio because he's been on the ship for ages. Garv also seems to have taken a few trips. Alton doesn't strike me as a serial killer type, to be honest. And Daryl... No, Daryl's definitely not it. It must be Ferdinand. He's only just here, so why can he be involved in the notes? I'm quite confused at this point, except that I know that this guy's hiding something.
Did you come to talk about the hidden areas? I have the master key we found in Gwen's room, so I'm all set. But like I said, there's no telling what will happen when we investigate it. Make sure everyone's ready for this.
I saved, so I'm ready.
Alright, here's the $1 million question. How can we find the strange hidden area?
On the outside wall of our dining room, there's a wall that's been painted over. The master key will open it.
Amazing. Painted over, you say? That's quite extraordinary. How exactly did you discover this, sir?
Donovan was the one that discovered it. I'm just carrying the message. Oh, I guess I'm speaking with the ghost.
So now that we are here, would you mind telling us what we're doing? Most certainly, and I do apologize for the interruption. Generally speaking, our cruises do not involve so many meetings. I have learned recently that the secret to the ship which Donovan was looking for exists. And more importantly, we know where it is. We simply don't know, well, what it is. But we're going to find out now, all of us, together. So there's no funny business. I get it. If we're all together, we're all safe from each other.
So, what are we expecting to find? Well, Donovan thought the captain was being kept in a secret area on the ship. I guess he was right about there being a hidden area on the ship. The rest, I'm not so sure. Basically, what Sue means is we have no idea what we're going to find. I don't like it. Don't like what? The plan. Something seems off about it. Well, shame you feel that way. Ferd, what say we get a move on?
Yes, of course. I believe it should be right around here.
Oh my god, is that a door?
It looks like it was painted right over. Someone put effort into keeping that hidden. Well, hidden it is no more. Now, the door happens to have a lock. But it just so happens there's one key that can open it. A master key, which we have. Open sesame.
Well, how about that? There really is a secret compartment to this bucket. Looks like it drops down. There's a ladder, kind of.
Come on, gang. Let's forge ahead into the unknown.
Okay, I'll follow you. He's dropping the Scottish accent a lot, which kind of implies that he's guilty. Or in my mind he is. I just don't have the same conviction behind his Scottish accent right now. Jesus, this place is huge. How is there enough space for all of this? It's so dark. Can anyone else see anything? Is that blood on the ground? Oh my god. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is this? Are those dead people? Oh shit. Oh, is that Paolo? Oh, sweet baby angel. No. Oh, I thought he was alive. What is that? Oh my god. People! There are people down here! I think they're alive, but they aren't responsive. Why are they even here? What's going on? Guys, I don't feel so good. Not to interrupt, but you all might want to check this out.
Hold on, I know who that is. That's the passenger that went missing along with Donovan.
What's he doing here? But I don't see Donovan or the captain. He looks really injured. Is he alive? Yes, he's alive, but he's seen better days. Paolo's alive!
Who said that?
The lighting here is so poor it's hard to see, but it came from that direction. That voice sounded familiar. It's Donovan! What the fuck? He's the... What? What voice did I even give him? It was like a rough guy, wasn't it?
I didn't expect all of you to come down here at once. But maybe it's better this way.
Donovan, what happened to you? We were sure you were dead. I'm not so easy to get rid of. There's still something I need to do before I die. Have you been here this whole time? What were you doing down here? Waiting. Just waiting. Donovan, what is all of this? Who are all these people? What about Paolo? And the captain, you didn't find her, did you? I thought since you're here, maybe she... Why didn't you show up earlier? Why wait until now to show up? What the hell's your plan with that? I don't have any answers. I don't care anymore. But that's okay, because there's still a solution. One last resort. Yes, this is what I came here to do. Oh shit! What are you doing? I have a profile. He's in this room, I know it. Whoever you are, you're going to die here. There's no hiding. I'm going to put you down like a dog. I'll give you one chance to prove who it is. But if no one knows who's responsible, there's only one thing for me to do. So talk. Wait, what? Wait, what? Talk? Okay, wait. Okay. Well, let's start. Do I need to fully possess people? Oh, no. I can talk? Oh, okay. I was able to take a look at Paolo's room after he disappeared.
You did? But that room was off limits.
This guy's Scottish accent. I'm so stressed.
You did? But that room was off limits. How did you get in there?
Shut up. What did you find? I found a bracelet of Mercurius on the dresser. It had blood on it.
Wait, we talked about that. It wasn't what it looked like.
You better have a really good story. What were you doing there, Mercurio?
I wasn't there. Not then, at least. My bracelet was taken by that stupid cat. I must have carried it around and dropped it in that kid's room. He's right. I saw Sunshine carrying it that night as she passed through my room.
That sounds absurd. How does a cat steal a bracelet off a grown man's arm? And why?
Does it matter? There's testimony backing me up.
The cat was on a dresser, and when he tried to move it, it fell back. It's possible. Is that what happened? Sure. Does it matter? Does it change anything? I can't see how it does. Okay. He's lying. He's lying. He gave the cat his bracelet. That bracelet was a gift. I've had it for years. Why would I give it to some rodent? Because you needed the cat to be quiet and leave you alone. Okay, say that were true. I still don't see how it's relevant to everything else. That guy's pointing a gun at us and we're arguing about why Cat took my bracelet?
It's relevant because you were in Gwen's room, weren't you? You were planting the master key to incriminate her as you all had been instructed. The cat was there since it stuck through the fence and it was in your way. It wanted to play with you. You needed it to move and leave you alone, but if you antagonized it, Gwen would wake up. So you gave it something to keep it distracted, and you planted the key in silence.
Yeah, you're right. So I was planting the key in Gwen's room when it happened. So what? Shut up. Again, we're just going in circles. Shut up. He's gonna fucking kill you, bro. Don't you idiots get it? The blood on the bracelet means the cat left it in Paolo's room during or after his abduction, meaning Mercurio planted the key before Paolo was taken. Tell me, if the master key was in Gwen's room, how can anyone break into Paolo's room? There should only be one other person who would be able to unlock his door. It was Ferdinand. Does Gwen have anything to say? How does she... Oh, I guess I'm fully possessing. Mercurio was feeding the people down here with kitchen stock. That would answer the question of how these people have stayed down here for so long. How do you know he was doing this? The captain had found out. So the captain was onto what you were doing, and then soon after she was gone. This is not looking good for Mercurio, hey? Even if you are as ignorant as you say, you undeniably had motive to silence her. No way, you're not really thinking that, eh? Come to think of it, all of this is just evidence that you were responsible for this operation. There's almost no evidence anyone else was involved. That's ridiculous. Look, there's no way it could have been me. Then who was it? One of the passengers, I know that much. So you were holding out earlier, you better talk, and fast. When the captain arrived, things changed. The way I received messages, what they told me to do. The person that was giving me orders changed, and it gave me some hints who they were. What new orders did you have? Before the ship departed, before everyone had even boarded, I was instructed to leave the boarding ramp out overnight. This would have allowed anyone to get on and off board without anyone knowing. And they could smuggle anything, or anyone, on board. Here's the thing, at that time, all staff were already on board, so the only reason I'd need to leave the ramp out is if the smuggler wasn't staff, they were a passenger. I think I just messed up the voice. Exactly. How did the way you received orders change? The notes I received were usually slid under my door when I was on shift. That way, I could never see who it was. It was discreet enough. Recently, though, their orders have been placed in the broom closet. Gav goes into the broom closet. It's strange, because it's an unnecessary risk. What if someone else found those notes? Gav. Yeah, Gav. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. The camera footage on your computer shows something important. How did you find that? My computer was password protected. Well, what are you talking about? I never caught anything incriminating. I wasn't able to hide cameras on the first floor, which was the most important thing. Mercurio said that he was getting orders from the broom closet. Who was seen regularly going in there? Hold on. Mercurio said before this boat trip he got orders slid under his door. Why did that change? Why now? I wonder if the smuggler realized I had bugged the ship. If they were seen sliding notes under the door of staff, it would alert me. I would investigate. so they disguised their correspondence with something innocuous. Something like cleaning up after their cat. Mercurio was going in and out of the closet per his usual need to clean the kitchen. But so were you, Garv.
As it happens, I was.
Anything to add to that?
Not really. I have a litter box I need to regularly clean out.
You were the only person besides Mercurio who was going in and out of there. You were orchestrating this.
That's a lot of conclusions to draw from such a small detail.
Well, how do you explain how those notes got there?
I'd say that Mercurio's making this up to cover how suspicious he is. Maybe if you can tie details to someone else, he'll be okay.
Guys, these voices, hey? It's hard work.
You have to admit, there's nothing concrete tying me to anything he's talking about.
That doesn't mean there isn't anything. It just means I haven't found it yet. But I will.
No, you won't. Not if I'm innocent.
Hold on. The details behind Paolo's abduction make it clear that one of the staff had to be behind it. But the details of Mercurio's orders make it clear that he was colluding with one of the passengers. This is an obvious contradiction, and there's only one explanation for it. I'm actually after two people with different motivations and methods. So Garv is the guy behind the people, and then the staff member's the serial killer. Ferdinand's the serial killer. That makes sense. Was I given bad information? If I was, it means I can't know anything for sure. And if I can't find out who both of them are, that leaves only one option for me. Okay, well, just calm down there. It was Garv. It was Garv. I thought I'd possess him and just confess. Come on.
I confess, it was me.
You, what?
I was sending Mercurio instructions using the closet.
When considering the camera footage, that's the only real possibility. So you knew about all of this? You were bribing the staff to cover this up?
Yes, and when the captain got too close, I shot her.
What? So, what?
Garv!
Okay. Well, Ferdinand? You? I told someone what I saw in your room. Ferdinand knew.
Wait, you told him what you saw in my room?
And just what did you see in my room? I saw the master key, and I told him I'm sorry. I expect the person who ambushed me knew I had the master key. That's how they anticipated me. At that time, Sue knew because I got the key from her, and you knew because you broke into my room. But neither of you fit the profile. But Ferdinand, he fits the profile, and he knew. Why did you tell him? He made me scared. I think he knew that if he did, I might do something rash.
That's not what happened.
Gosh, these voices, I'm too excited.
That's not what happened. I merely confided in her that the captain was missing. I personally disapproved of her actions. I never told her to do anything.
Even so, you set her against me, and you knew I had the master key. You were the only suspect with that information.
Well, perhaps, but what if she told someone else? Or what if I told someone else?
Did you? Oh, I've heard enough. I think I finally understand. The person who led me here in the first place, who took Paolo, is Ferdinand. The person who ambushed me and the captain, who bribed the staff. They were two separate people. They traded information, collaborated. That's how they were always one step ahead. Who does the evidence point towards regarding Paolo? Ferdinand. Who does the evidence point towards regarding the staff? Garv. But the evidence doesn't cancel itself out. It was both of you, wasn't it?
This theory is a bad detour. You said yourself you were after one person. You had a profile. What are the odds that this killer you were looking for would run into someone they could collaborate with?
It sounds unlikely, doesn't it? But I got my info from someone who had been tracking my killer. Maybe the killer expected they'd be tailed. Is it possible my target sought out another person that they could hide behind? When Gwen told Ferdinand about what she found in my room, he realized I was following him. Then he told Garv he was able to get the jump on me. With me out of the picture, Ferdinand thought it was safe to target Paolo. At the same time, Garv worked to frame Gwen. And when Ferdinand checked the cameras in Donovan's room, he said, oh, he saw me doing that, hey, and he was talking about going into Garv's room.
I can understand why you'd suspect me, but what you don't know is I helped to prove Gwen's innocence. I also helped uncover evidence from Paolo's room. Why would I do all of that?
Maybe because it was your plan to get us all here in the first place. My murder was one death too many. It was too much attention. You knew you had to cut your losses. So you cleaned this place of any evidence tying you to it and found someone who could take the fall. But Gwen wasn't the scapegoat. It was Ferdinand, wasn't it? The evidence in Paolo's room incriminates him, not you, and the evidence here does the same. You counted on everyone uncovering the pieces of truth you left behind and accepting the story I had given them of a serial killer. Am I right? Is he right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally.
That's some crazy detective work. This guy, I've decided that Ferdinand is not actually Scottish. What new voice should we give him? Like a surfer guy. Yeah, totally. No shame, he can stay Scottish.
Yeah, totally. That's some crazy detective work. I thought the idea of using Gwen as a patsy was kind of flimsy, but Garv insisted. I guess it makes sense now.
What the fuck are you talking about? I had nothing to do with
any of that. Sure you did. You told me that Donovan had been taken care of and that you'd incriminate Gwen with your copy of the master key. Ha! I bet you knew the whole time that they would figure it out it was a plant. You sneaky old bastard. Shut up. This man is crazy. I don't know what he's talking about.
You know exactly what he's talking about.
You were gonna sell me out from the start. After how much I'd helped you. How rude.
Fuck you, you lunatic.
You ruined everything. You brought feds onto my ship and you tipped off the captain. That was blackmail, not help. Well, okay, but I also helped to get rid of the captain and the fed, so isn't that like a wash? Look, he's the one you've been after this whole time. He's the one you want. If you kill him instead of me, I can make you an incredibly rich man. You will never have to...
Oh, shit! Oh, man.
You shot him for real? Nice! You're welcome, by the way. Though I guess that still doesn't really make up for everything else.
You have no remorse or shame, do you? Do you feel anything at all?
I don't know. Should I?
Shit! What? I never thought I'd see solid land again after all of that. Thank God Dad will conduct the boat, or I don't know what we'd do. I guess my short-lived sailboating days were of some use after all. The authorities should arrive in a few hours. They'll be able to take care of all those people. Once they do, I'm out of here. This ship can sink into the ocean for all I care. I can't believe it. Both Ferdinand and Garv, the things they did, and they didn't even pretend to feel guilt. They made quite the team. A serial killer and a businessman. Hard to tell which of the two was worse. Daryl, Gwen, if you hadn't come forward, who knows what would have happened to us? The information you gave brought us to the truth. Thank you. I remember having help along the way more than once. Thanks, Quella. I just wish Donovan was still here. He didn't deserve to end like that. The captain didn't either. Oh gosh, I gave her a fucking British accent again, didn't I? Yeah, if it wasn't for them, we'd never have found out what was really happening. It can't be all fixed, and a lot of it will take time, but we can start to make things right. There won't be any more victims now. The nightmare is over. Fuck, my nightmare's just begun! What the fuck? I wasn't expecting the game to end quite that dark. So, what happens now? Can we be lovers? I guess that depends on the police. Well, yeah, what I meant was, what are we gonna do? Oh, right, I've been thinking about that. I don't think I can stay here. Me too, not after everything I've seen on that ship. No, I don't mean the ship, I mean the country. I think it's time I stopped running. I need to face my mistakes. I need to go home. It scares me, but maybe that's why I need to do it. What about you? I think that's what I've been doing too. Running away from my mistakes, hiding from what really scares me. I know what I want to do now. Even if I fail at it, it's worth trying. Well, good luck. You too. Hey, I know we've had our differences, but I'll really miss you. Give him a kiss! You know, I really hated the ship. I hated every second of my time on it, and honestly, I hated you too. But now that I think of leaving, for once, I don't know how to say it in English, but I feel like I miss you already, Alton. That's sweet. You holding up okay? Oh, sweet baby angel Quella. A little rattled, but I'm fine, thanks. When you're done with your current book, maybe you could write one up about all of this. That's an idea. Sadly, I don't think I'll have the time. Well, I guess this isn't goodbye. You're going my way, right? I'm not going anyway. Hey, me too. Why not go there together? Just promise me one thing. Promise you won't get there before I do. Alright, I promise. I'll only kill myself after you die? What? What a depressing fucking game! Well, I gotta hand it to you. What? Why? You figured out what that bastard was up to, Ferdinand. As much as I tried to keep my ear to the pavement, I had no idea about him. What are you talking about? You tried to frame me. You never wanted to find out what was going on. You're right, I did a lot of shitty things. I probably bear some responsibility for what happened. I'm not a good person, am I? What do you want me to say? That I forgive you? That you can change your ways? You're like everyone else. You'll keep doing what you want as long as it's convenient for you. Maybe you're right. Look, I just wanted to say thanks. Oh my god. So that was why I didn't see. What just happened? Even though that ending completely threw me, I really, really loved it. I thought it was just a really good game. It just packed like this really emotional punch that I wasn't really expecting to get. There was a lot of dialogue I had to cut out of this game in general, just because it was actually really long, but I ended up like talking to everyone, with everyone, going to all the rooms, and like that's just the way I play a game. So it actually took me a really long time to edit this down into 5 parts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. And I guess next week we'll be back with a different game. I'm really excited. So yeah, it's been real. Thanks so much for joining me. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Do all the 6 things. Bye, peeps.